Hi everyone, it's Kathy here, Karma's Creations. In the last video, which I've just uploaded, I said that I had a few things that I needed to complete, deadlines, before I could get on with the things like Roxy's Journal of Stitchery and my, just moving that around to get it in the middle. Here's hoping, because this whole thing is out, that anyway, what I was saying is, here are a few of the things that I said I need to finish before I started my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery Volume 8 properly, or got on with it. And so that another one is my my box from the retreat. I want to finish it, but these things had deadlines. So this is the first one. This is, I'm in CWA, which is the Country Women's Association. The QCWA is the Queensland branch, or Queensland division, whatever. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's I don't know. Anyway, every year they have a different country of study. 2025, the country of study is actually a province, and it's the province of Ontario, Canada. Now, I've embroidered this t-shirt too. It will be for competition, for the branch, and also for display in the rooms after this is finished. I'm a member of the Proston CWA, which is a tiny town in southeast Queensland, out in the mountains. It's very pretty. Anyway, here we go. The province of Ontario. On this one, these leaves, I have embroidered them with half of the leaf I've done in long and short stitch, and the other half I've used doing fly stitch. I've used 9 different greens. The stems leading to the flowers and the leaves is gold silk, a dull gold, but it's got a little bit of tiny bit of glimmer to it. The flowers, this is the now I've lost it. Maple. Which maple? Sugar maple. This is the sugar maple leaves and flowers. The moose. This is the common loon. This is from the Canadian Canadian fir tree. This pine cone and leaves. There's a deer there. I'm not sure what sort of, whether it is a particular type of buck. The black bear. The bear, the stag and the moose are all on the coat of arms for Ontario. And yeah, I've used straight stitches on the bear and a little bit of back stitch around the outside, not a lot. I chose to just highlight the bear and not fill him in. Why, I'm not sure. I just did. There's the detail of the leaves and the flowers. It's a stag. Again, I mostly outlined him. I've filled in his ruff. I'm not sure what it's called, but anyway, I called it a ruff. This fella is actually, he looks like that. He's got the stripes on his neck. He's got the stripes on his chest and the white underbelly, and this checkerboard effect on his wings. I used woven stitch here, and I've got silk thread to bring the shimmer up on the duck. He's a common loon, in case I didn't say it before. Now, the moose, he's tactile. You can feel his pelt. It's beautiful. I've used 4 colours of browns, counting this beigey colour on the legs. The legs I did in a silk thread again, and it's all chain stitch. The body is all long and short stitch. The antlers, rack, what do they call them? Is 2 shades of grey cotton thread. So that was one of the things I had to finish. Tuesday is the international meeting, so it had to be done before then. I had to get my finger out and get working. I'll take it over Monday. I can't do it on Tuesday. I can't get to the meeting because I have a doctor's appointment that day to remove stitches. Also in that competition, the international competition, the soft craft, they have a soft craft and a hard craft. Soft craft for this year was a red and white beanie, because they're the colours of Ontario. I dislike making beanies that have got a seam in them. I tried very hard to make it look invisible, but I can still see it, and I can definitely feel it. And I put a white fur beanie, pom-pom on top. This beanie would probably fit a large child. And I've made that one out of cotton. The hard craft for Ontario was to make a beaded key ring, and we had to include the colours white, red, green, brown and gold. No other colours. I've done mine on a black leather strap, and I've got a pink and a black, well, it's supposed to be red. It's supposed to be red and black. Leather tassel, and I've got it on a key ring and a clip. So they're finished. They can go over on Monday. I've got them out of my hands and out of my house, and I can get on with the rest of my things. And the last of the I took a commission. I shouldn't have, but I did. My hands are not really up to knitting anymore. I had to replicate this vest that I've made. Oh, it's not in here. Anyway, I had to re-blend all the yarn, the fibre, and then spin it. And I gave myself 2 months. And that mightn't sound like it might sound like a long time, but when you have to do all of this, blend the fibre, spin the yarn, and then knit the garment, it becomes a big deal. So this is all hand spun yarn, hand knitted. This is what the yarn looks like. It's all wool and silk. It's very, very soft. It's beautiful. Now, as you can see, I've just come up the back armhole side. I've got the side of the vest, front of the vest, and the back looks like this. This is the first piece. So all I have to do now is another back. And then these get joined here. It all gets blocked with pins onto mats. And then I do the collar, which picks up stitches here and around here. And then I'm pretty well done after that. But I still have to get there. I've got about 3 weeks of the 2 months left. And I'm knitting my poor arms off at the moment. They're very sore. But I was a silly bugger, took on the commission, so no one else can be blamed. There's 3 friends and I. We have a little market venture. It's called the South Burnett Fibre Fashion Collective, and you can find it on Facebook, and you can buy it through there, or you can turn up at the markets that we go to and buy from them. We do take commissions, but I can't take knitting commissions anymore. This is the last knitting commission I will take. Now, I want to get on with my Roxy's. This is this is going to be hard. This panel is the first of the panels. They're big. They're 30 by 45-ish. And I've just hand quilted down the first 2 blocks. I need to quilt them all down first, then turn them over. The back of it, each one's different of the panels. There's 5 panels. They're all cotton or linen in beiges, creams and white. There is some muddy footprints in one of them, which I need to embroider, where the dog jumped on the bed when I had the photos up trying to show them. But yeah, I'll get into this in the next couple of days. This piece here is part of an old tablecloth, and you can just see the pattern where it was printed with patterns. I'll just grab some of these things. This is one of the little very fine handkerchief. I'll show you the doilies I've chosen for my number 1. What do you call it? I have to find them. Where are they? Let's have a look in here. Oh yes. This is collar. Don't know whether that shows up well. So fine. And it would fit me. I could use it, put it on a night dress or something. It's so delicate. So I'm debating whether I'll put it around the middle square of the quilt and have something in there. It's very, very fine. It's the finest work I think I have. I can't remember where I got it. I think I got it at an op shop. What else have I got here? Some of these old doilies were my husband's mothers and grandmothers. They did them. These ones weren't. These come from my mother's mother. And I think they're absolutely beautiful because I love poppies. There's 2 of them. I don't have the big one that goes with it, but I think they'll go on number 1 and number 2 panels. This is a half a doily that can sneak in underneath something else. I did have the other half, but I've used it. This is a half a doily, and it's got the most glorious iris on it. Or perhaps it's a... No, I think it's an iris. It could be an orchid, but I don't know. And it has the tiniest little bunches of wee white flowers. This one I love. There's something about cross stitch on doilies that I love, especially when they outline a shape like this and like the green tablecloth that I've photographed and shown in Facebook page, Roxy's Journal of Stitchery page. These I think are hibiscus. These look like waves to me, but I think that's really pretty. This is what they used to call a pen wiper, I think. It's got a little bluebird and the finest embroidery. And you look on the back and there's hardly any difference on the back. So similar, like they had to. No big blobs. And this one I got from an op shop somewhere sometime. I think it's pretty. It's very, not plain. It's very, almost simple. But the colours make me happy. And this one here, yellow and white. I would like that. I think that's really pretty. And I think they'll all look nice against the creams and the white. So they're my doilies that I've selected. I'll just put them all aside until I've had time to quilt the rest of the blocks down, and then I can start on the back. I'm going to put some decoration on the front as well as the back. I don't know how much, but there will be some. What else? Oh, this tape. I'll just fold this up and get it out of the road. This quilt that I'm using, or the quilt blocks, it was all in blocks a week ago, and I've sewn them together and divided them up into pieces that were I was able to work with. That's original pattern of mine. I designed it about close on 20 years ago, I think. Anyway, I got this cloth. And it's partially, I don't know if you can see that. Let me have a look. I'll stand up and have a look. Let's turn this little light on. Ah, there. Might make a difference. You can see it's just starting to get dark. Of course it is. And it's white on white. Now, maybe a half of it's been done, not quite a half. Rosebud's done here. The big rose is done, and a couple of leaves here, another little rosebud here. A few more leaves. The stems are done. I would like to change the colour, but you know. Anyway, I looked at that and I thought, that's so pretty. And then I turned it upside down. And it's a heart. And I thought, I put hearts and butterflies on everything. And I wonder whether I could use that on the back as a heart over something. Again, maybe the middle. Maybe I'll get the lightest shade I can of the greens, pinks, maybe blue, and finish the embroidery first. But, you know, that'll have to wait, and I'll just leave a little space where it's going to go. And, but I think that came from an op-shop run the other day. Oh, I got one more I must show you. Hold on. Okay, there's a funny little shop opened up across the road and up a little bit on the corner, and they have miles and miles of antique and vintage things. And this was there. It caught my eye. Half of the green leaves weren't done, so I've just finished doing the green. And there's a few beads that have fallen off. But it's a cornucopia 4 times round. And I think I need to have them on the 4 corners of my quilt. And those beads are absolutely beautiful. They're just tiny little clear glass beads. And I love them. So yeah, something totally different, and I do love it. So I think that might have to take place. Look, yeah, put on my 4 corners. Now what else have I got here? I have so many things on the go, so many, but these are the ones I need to concentrate on for a minute. Here are some of my beautiful old tin, an old Arnott's tin. What's in there? Have a guess. These are my unworked doilies. I use the lotus as my Facebook symbol, all my social media symbol. Now this piece has got 1 here, 2, 3 and 4. Again, I can cut them out, and I've got 4. Stop. 4 lotus to put on my quilt or on another quilt. I can see this being an ongoing thing. I have so many things that have been collected that have never been used. Here's another piece, complete with, can you see that? It's got a basket full of strawberries. Corinne, do you want this one? I'm willing to let you have this one if you'd like. It's called Strawberry Design. And the 2 small doilies that have, oh, that might be better. Show you this one. But it's beautiful. It's a para needlework. Yeah. If Corinne wants that one, she's welcome to it. This one. I love Australiana. Look at the koalas on this one. I know who would love this one, and that would be Pam. I know she loves birds, but she also loves anything Australian. And this is just absolutely gorgeous. This is Samco Novelty Design. Some of these may make their way onto it. They might just stay another day in this tin. This is a little bit of heavy linen, and it's this would be beautiful as a centre. And it's my colours, bright oranges, bright greens. So it may become one of the next pieces I do. I think you could see that. Fairly certain you can. Yes. It's... how big? Stop it now. It's 20 inches square, this one. My centre block is 15 inches square. So that would be good. It would overlap the join where it joins on the other blocks. I have this one. This is beautiful. I love roses. Roses and ribbons. Look at it. It's a Faultley's. Clarkson anchor. These rusty old pins in them. But it even has the pattern to do the crocheted edge on it. But yeah, that's got roses both sides. This is a tray cloth. It's a piece of blue. I can't remember what this sort of fabric's called. It's the one you do pick up underneath the threads and go in lines like that. But it's got a piece of commercial lace work on the bottom and a little tiny seam there. I don't think it, you never know. You never know what will happen. It may happen that it'll go in. I'll try again. Oh, here we go. One for a little girl's room. It's a Samco and it's called Fantasy. Ballerinas, 1, 2, 3, 4, bigger one here. And that's a gazebo or a, yeah, gazebo up on the hill. A night sky. That's quite a pretty one, that might make it in. Yeah, can see I like these. There's another one on the heavy linen. More like hemp, this one. But again, it would be a beautiful, this would be a crewel work design. And that would go nicely. I have a little collection of these. Baskets. There's a big basket and 2 small baskets. Aren't they beautiful? Baskets keep coming up. I think I'm going to have some baskets. I have so many things that I've pulled out. Crocheted baskets, embroidered baskets, pictures of baskets. So I wonder if there's baskets in this quilt. This Roxy one. Just have to wait and see. This one is got more roses. A big one and 2 smalls. Very different shape. Over here. Getting towards the bottom. Tray cloth. Again, it's got 4 pieces and it's a paraneedle work, violets. This is another Australiana one, I think. Yes. Oh look, there's a koala. It's got the Australia here with the Waratah. Here we've got the koala and this is wattle. You two go away. Go on. Off you go. Off you go. Stop it now. I think somebody's getting hungry. Ah, this is a big one. This piece is... Whoops, there goes the light. 40 inches by 20. It has a lyrebird. And then it's a cushion cover, or Samco cushion cover. So you've got all that beautiful linen over here, unused, unmarked. Beautiful bright ones. I think that one may make its way onto the back. Somewhere in the middle, front, top or bottom. got all the different Australian natives. Looks like I'm going to have to take on no other work after I finish these commissions. This one's a 3-piece set again. It has a black swan, so Australiana again. It's a My Art one. They're beautiful. And that's it. That's the end of the tin. A little bit of work to do. I'll put that one on top. That one. I'm not sure about that one. I'll leave that one out for a second. Or baskets, definitely baskets. Just something tells me I need baskets. A maybe, definite. And more baskets. A little bit of treasure here. Where'd the strawberries go? I've lost it. I was going to leave it out and ask Corinne if she, oh, here it is. Well, I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to say good night. My puppies and my hubby and me, we got to have something to eat. So, hope you enjoyed that video. Thumbs up and subscribe if you did. I'm trying to remember everything I'm supposed to say. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I'll be back with another one soon. Bye.